great day though. Apology for disturbing your relaxed time. Can we have a short chit chat?
Of course.
Okay, first, what is your name?
I'm Raphael Fuchs-Simon.
Okay, what is your favorite color?
My favorite color is royal purple.
Oh, awesome. What is the best moment you have in your life?
This summer I was in the top of Switzerland, in the Jungfrau, and me and my girlfriend were both wearing our Rafikimonos. And it felt like we were on top of the world, covered with ice, just so happy.
Beautiful moment. And what does creativity mean to you?
Creativity is someone's unique self-expression, so it can come in so many forms. But for me right now, I'm finding ways to express myself through patterns and cultures and recontextualizing different things, going from a kimono traditionally Japanese and taking batik prints and mashing them all together to feel unique. We live in a world of fast fashion. It's really fashion junk food, and I always like to try and find sort of that answer for that, sort of a healthy, happy fashion.
It seems like we are talking about the issue of the world today. According to your opinion, what is the main of fast fashions is heading to?
Fast fashions is a big issue. Large companies, they stop making collections. It's every 2 weeks there's something new out, and it's all about trying to be as cheap as possible and sell as much as possible. The same clothing on and make things that aren't made to last. It's made in factories where you don't know who made it or what's it about, and also in fashion there's this whole problem with all of the waste that happens. So I see fast fashion as sort of the junk food of the fashion world, and we try to find ways that we can have healthy fashion. Also how people can express themselves better, as clothing is sort of the message that you put out to the world of self-expression. We can have healthy fashion, slow fashion, where we think about the workers, where we care about where the materials come from, and where the wearers can be unique and not feel like they're just wearing one of 10 million of the same thing.
Let's go straight to your Rafikimono, your artwork, shall we?
Absolutely. Let's talk about it.
Okay, Ravel, please tell me about your creation, your label Rafikimono.
Cool. Well, Rafikimono started because I wanted to create a covering that was good for every occasion, for man and woman, that was super comfortable, super easy to wear, and was unique, and it would allow people to express their own personal creativity and style.
Okay, then who is inspiring you most?
I don't think there's a single person who inspires me the most. I'm most inspired by cultures and styles and trends. I love the kimono style because it has so much history behind it, and then I love all different fabrics from the world. My most recent love of fabrics has brought me to Indonesia, where I love sort of the batik styles. There's so many different types of batik, there's so many different colors that are used, and traditionally, while it's wax resist dye handmade, with the advent of really very beautiful fabrics and digital printing, the possibilities have just grown exponentially, and you have such beautiful designs that I've just fallen in love with combining cultures together.
It's so interesting about the logo, the icon. Why you choose that? So great icon. Can you tell me, please?
The unicorn on a unicycle, which is our logo, is it's kind of funny. I thought the unicorns are cool because they're quite unique and spiritual and magical, and I've never seen a unicorn on a unicycle. So what's more unique than a unicorn? It's a unicorn on a unicycle. And the idea is that actually the person who wears the Rafikimono is that unicorn on a unicycle. You are your own person. You get to be whoever you want to be when you get to put it on. My vision for Rafikimono goes beyond just kimonos. It's this idea of leisure wear. And leisure wear doesn't mean athleisure wear, the sporty stuff, and it doesn't mean lounge wear. It means leisure, the things you wear when you're not at work. So it's something that you can wear at a wedding, or something that you can wear at home hanging out. And so these can be shoes, these can be different pieces of clothing, but the brand is something that is always comfortable, always easy to wear, always unique and special, and makes you feel wonderful.
I heard that you are going to have some collaboration with Indonesian brand called Miumosa. Can you tell me when the first time you met the brand?
Yes, I'm very excited about our collaboration with Miumosa. We met first in the Philippines at a trade show. Anne was making beautiful shoes and unique, and I've been collecting fabrics and patterns from different places, and one of my favorites was Indonesia. So we met there and we had dinner, and now every time I come to Indonesia or she comes to the Philippines, we collaborate, and it's so nice because it's sort of complementary. She makes shoes and I make clothing, and so now having a collaboration between the two is very exciting. Why Miumosa? You know, it makes sense, a shoe company and a kimono company coming together. But besides that, we have the same vision of high fashion, and sort of the idea that together we can create something more beautiful.
Hello, Anindya.
Hi.
How are you today?
Very good, thank you.
And please do tell us about Rafikimono.
Should I?
If you want to.
Okay. Like, I like working with people. I believe change can only come through collaborations. When meeting someone, intuition will lead you. We don't meet people by accident. They are meant something in our path. And first time I met Rafael, I felt that we have a working on the same visions, the good vibe of high fashion. It's more than about an artwork, rather than what the function of it. And I thought that my eyes won't go wrong to choose something. So he does an incredible artwork by his labels, Rafikimono, and it took my attention so much. I think that we can do some creative collaboration. It's awesome. It leads the world for a change to a better life. About the Miumosa itself, we have values. It's about green growth. It's about innovation, creativity, enthusiasm. It's our nutshells. It's our very deep values. So we are not only embrace it, but we do make a change. That's why I choose Rafael and his Rafikimono. Rafael, I have a personal question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Book or movie?
Book.
Okay. Diamond or pearl?
Pearl.
Okay. Why?
Because diamonds exploit people. Pearls, they come from the sea and are natural. I love that. And they're sort of like, especially the ones that are real. The real pearls are the ones where you open up a shell and you find those. The cultured pearls are nice, but it's all about that chance, that sort of unknowingness about finding a pearl.
Now you changed my point of view. I guess we hit the last question. If you have to thank to, who is the first person's clothing?
Well, who would I have to thank for Rafikimono? It would definitely be my girlfriend and partner in Rafikimono, Sean. When we met once I started designing kimonos, and it quickly became that I was designing kimonos for her, and she was sort of my muse and my inspiration, and the thing that kept pushing me to go on. So she's definitely the person who's been my inspiration.